how awesome would it be if you could pixel your competitors' websites and run no-risk YouTube ads to them and basically take their audience and bring it to your offers? When we implemented this, what happened is we were able to get a ton of leads for like $1 each and then convert those into sales, right? Part one is going to be your offer or your lead magnet, right? So you're gonna need a lead magnet. I used the splinter method, and we basically took a small portion of our software, splintered it off, and made it into a lead magnet that was relevant to our ideal customer. So we took a YouTube ads bookmarker. So we have a YouTube ads library, which is all the ads on YouTube, and then we made a bookmarker so marketers could like save the ads that they see, and it was like a swipe file. It was a perfect lead up. So we had the lead magnet, and then we had the video, right? And then we have the ad. With Google Ads, what you can do is you can create what's called a custom intent audience. And there's a way that you can put your competitors or your potential partners even, websites into a list of websites. You can say, hey, I want to target people who browse websites similar to, for us it was ClickFunnels, right? So I was able to target ClickFunnels and essentially say, hey, anybody who hits the ClickFunnels login page, I want to run my ads to them. And the reason this works is because who doesn't have Google Analytics on their website? Google has all this data. It's first-party data, and you can access it by paying them a little bit of money for ads. So you make a list of your competitors and potential partners' websites. I like to put like one URL per audience that I create. And for my case, we'll talk about ClickFunnels, right? What I did then is I researched what do people, like what are some buzzwords and things like that people at ClickFunnels know. And obviously, like funnel hacking is a huge one. That's like their thing, right? They built an entire culture around funnel hacking. So that got me thinking, okay, if I'm gonna put an ad in front of them, how can I really speak to that specific audience? So then we have another triangle. We'll talk about the ad here, right? So there's 3 parts to your ad. Number 1 is gonna be your hook. What we did is we thought, what's the best way to hook these people? And that is to hit them with words that they're going to be familiar with. They're instantly gonna be like, oh yeah, I know what he's talking about. And I did this with like Frank Kern as well. I was targeting some of his stuff, and in the beginning I had like Frank Kern on an ad. I was like, wouldn't it be cool if you could see all of Frank Kern's ads? And people were like, oh, cool. But for ClickFunnels, I started off saying, hey, the first step to funnel hacking is finding an ad in a landing page. And I wanna give you a tool that's gonna help you do that, and I'm gonna give it to you absolutely free. And they're instantly, that's like within the first 5 seconds, right? And with a YouTube ad, if somebody skips before 30 seconds or the end of the ad, whichever is shorter, you don't pay, right? So you have 5 seconds to hook them because they can skip after 5 seconds. So if you can really hook them and get their attention in that first 5 seconds, so we got the hook, and then we have the educate. And people are on YouTube to learn things for the most part. That's why you should really be educating them with this stuff, right? Don't just go straight for like sales pitch, sales pitch, sales pitch. So I basically demo the software in this little part. I'm like, hey, look, I'm gonna give you this free piece of software. Here's how it's going to help you funnel hack, right? They see it, they're like, okay, cool. And then I get to my call to action, the CTA, right? And I just say, click the link on this video, and here's what's gonna happen next. You're gonna be taken to a special landing page. Put your email in, tell me where to send the free software. That's it. That's the whole ad. For like bonus points, if you can match the landing page and like really have that marketing message go all the way through, your conversions will go way up. We had a terrible landing page and it still had almost a 40% opt-in rate to cold traffic, and we were getting like dollar leads right out of the gate. When you put all these things together, you are, those puzzles kids play with where you put circles and squares and stuff? Well, when you put all these things together, your triangle fits in the triangle. And basically, it's a good fit for your audience, we can call that. So what we actually did is we gave away a tool that we're giving away for free. We just put it behind an opt-in page so I could follow up via email and things like that. And then on the thank you page, what we did to recoup some of our ad spend is I basically bridged the gap between the splintered off software, which was the bookmarker. And I said, hey, it's one thing to be able to see all the ads that you see, but maybe you're not your target market. Maybe you want to advertise to other people. What if you could see all of the ads on YouTube? and we're closing in on about like 700,000 unique YouTube ads and landing pages. And then I just kind of jump into the software demo explaining how they could use that. And yeah, we made sales from there. So it was cool, super cheap leads, turned into sales. But ultimately, with that targeting method, we are able to essentially retarget anybody's traffic and push it to them. But the three keys are having a matching ad, having the targeting dialed in, and yeah, if you can, matching it with the landing page.